details. All right, well, this is the time of year that birds need you the most. Food is scarce, right?
Yes.
Water is scarce. Sheryl Caine's here from Wild Birds Unlimited. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me back.
Some great ideas to keep the birds warm, fed, watered. Now, I have my Christmas tree. We put it out in the yard a couple of days ago.
Okay, great.
But it's just sitting there. I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. This time of year when the temperatures are below freezing and in the teens, birds need thermal cover. They need, you know, someplace to hide when it's this cold and this snowy out. So if you have a Christmas tree, instead of taking it to the curb, I suggest you take it to the backyard instead. Take a little piece of twine, jute, something you've got laying around, tie it up to your bird feeder or your bird bath, maybe just a part of your deck if there's like a post or a tree nearby. Lay it on the side, and that is going to provide the birds with some extra shelter. Shelter from predators, shelter from weather, and any type of evergreen is really great for birds.
Yeah, they have no leaves to protect them.
Really great for them. Yeah, they do really well with that.
That's cool. All right. So, and keeping them fed. Now, so we got shelter for them.
Shelter.
Now we need to keep them fed, and that's the big thing. All different bird feeders.
Absolutely. And this time of year, we like to really focus on the high fats and high protein foods that we can put out for the birds.
As opposed to just seed?
As opposed to just seed. Yeah, seed is important all year round. Everything's covered right now. They can't find things naturally, so we help them out. They're going to pick around. They're going to find things, but we're going to offer seeds. You can offer those in a variety of different feeders like these, or in a solid feeder like this. This one's great for people who can't get out and fill a feeder every day. You know, maybe you're somebody who's a little bit older and they say, oh, I can't carry a bag of seed out and fill my feeder. Put out a solid seed cylinder like this. It'll last for a while. Birds will just come and pick at it. Suet products, super important this time of year. This is rendered beef suet. You can buy raw suet from the butcher, and especially in the wintertime, pop it in there. Or you can buy these commercial suet cakes. They're rendered so they won't go bad. And we like to add things to them like fruits and nuts. I think we have some examples here with fruits and nuts in the suet cakes. Suet can also be offered in a log like this. We'll get to that in just a second. Peanuts and tree nuts. Tree nuts are very important. This is a combination of pecans, almonds, there's some pistachios in here, peanuts, all mixed together, very high in fat and protein. It replicates what the birds would be getting if they could get insects or insect larvae out of tree bark.
So you're bringing the spring to them in wintertime.
Exactly, yeah.
This is bark butter, which I love the idea here. And you can actually spread this on the bark if you want.
Spread it right on the bark of a tree. Bark butter is wonderful, real easy to spread, ready to go. Also available in a little bit form. This is called bark butter bits. This is one of our really popular products this time of year because you can use it by itself in a feeder, or you can mix it in with the bird seed to add that extra element of high fat and high protein.
So what goes in it?
Who eats it?
No, what goes into the bark butter?
What goes into the bark butter is a combination. Yes, I'm going to make some for people who maybe don't have a Wild Birds Unlimited nearby and they can't run out and buy bark butter. You can make your own at home with ingredients you probably have in your pantry. We've got some peanut butter, some shortening, some cornmeal, and the cornmeal is important because it breaks up the stickiness. If you were to say, well, why can't I just take peanut butter and smear it on a tree? It's very tacky, very sticky for the birds. Adding this cornmeal is going to break that up a little bit, and then you could even have some fun. Throw some raisins in there, some cranberries, add some extra things like that. So we've got a cup of peanut butter, a cup of shortening, 3 cups of cornmeal, and then any other little things you'd like to add in. You're going to mix it all up. It's going to look like this. And then any type of a flat feeder or the bark of a tree, you're just going to spread it right on there.
And they'll eat that right out of there.
Exactly, yeah. You're going to spread right on the little divots, and they'll land on the perch and eat that as well. So
we have shelter, we got food, now we need to talk about water.
Let's talk about water. Nothing breaks my heart more than seeing birds in the wintertime trying to find water. They're at the side of the roads, and there's slush, and the slush has salt and, you know, stuff from our cars in it, so it's really not good. But a lot of people take their and put them away because, of course, water expands when it freezes. It'll crack your bird bath. If you have a beautiful bird bath and you want to put a de-icer in it, something simple like this, nice de-icer, you plug it in. The de-icers are plugged into your outdoor extension cord, just like your Christmas lights, a grounded outlet, so real simple to use. Something like this goes into any type of a pottery or concrete bird bath.
It keeps it from freezing, basically.
Keeps it from freezing. Or we have bird baths that already have this de-icer built in. So maybe you've got a beautiful bird bath. You definitely don't want anything to happen to it. You've put it in the shed already. Buy a heated bird bath like this. The heating element is completely enclosed. You've got open water then for the birds all winter long.
Before we go, we got a few seconds. I want to talk about the junco.
The junco.
Because there are birds that migrate south for the winter. This bird actually migrates to Cleveland.
It actually migrates, yes. It is actually migrating south from Canada, so it's south for him.
Right.
But this bird, I think it's on the screen right now, it's called the junco, the northern junco. It's a really cute little bird. It forages on the ground for food. It really likes white millet. That's its favorite seed. But it has the nickname the snowbird because when it comes back to Cleveland, we know we're about to get some snow.
Interesting.
So it shows up sometimes in October even, just starts hanging out in the backyard, and people say, okay, here it comes, and it'll be here all winter long. And then in the spring, when the other birds are coming up from the south here for the summer, it will head up north where it's cooler, up to Canada.
Sheryl Caine, Wild Birds Unlimited. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Happy
much
New Year to you.
Happy New
Great
Year to you.
ideas. And of course,